I got to meet hundreds of people that have been following me that were at the event, which was also, really, really fun. Host these round tables and answer a lot of questions. And it was interesting because I got a lot of questions that were really like, I guess you could say 50-50 on 50-50 on digital marketing versus what I do with e-commerce. So that was really interesting to me, and it shows me that there is, a decent shift happening here, and that people are wanting to expand their minds. So this is a picture of a very bad photo of me at this round table. Just so y'all can see, we had people all around, and what we were doing was just simply, teaching people e-commerce, right? Teaching people drop shipping, teaching people Facebook ads. And it was a really great event where I met hundreds of people. But I was invited there mostly because in front of thousands of people, I got to accept what is called the ClickFunnels C Award. And this is for people that have done 25 million to 50 million to 75 million to 100 million, in their business, right? And so myself and my brother were able to go up on stage. This is me taking a selfie. It was really wild. That's a picture of the award behind us. And I got to come up on stage with the founders of ClickFunnels. I'll show you this photo real quick right here. The two founders of ClickFunnels, Russell Brunson, Todd Dickerson, amazing entrepreneurs, a $100 million company, and they presented to me this award. So I've gotten the Two Comma Club Award for doing $1 million. I've gotten the $10 million 8-figure club award, and now the 25 and 50 M award. A very, very huge accomplishment. And what was even cooler about this is that not only did I get my own award, but I got to share the moment with my brother, Anthony here, who also got an award. We run, different businesses, but we also work together. And so we both got caught up on stage. You can just see the massive amount of people behind us. And it was great. I mean, Tony Robbins was there, so many great speakers, and we got to accept these awards. And it really got me thinking as I was getting there to accept this award. There's a whole side of the business that I haven't really taught you guys, right? I mean, I teach you e-commerce, I teach you drop shipping, I teach you, Facebook marketing, right? But there's tons of other people. Look at these other people on the stage with me here that are doing big numbers, right? This guy in between us, this guy right here, he did $100 million in sales. Incredible, right? And so I wanted to give you all the opportunity to learn more from me, right? Learn Facebook marketing, but where you could apply it toward other streams of revenue that really do go well with running e-commerce in a drop shipping business. How many of you in here would like to learn the other side of the business, right? You'd like to learn additional streams of revenue that you could easily start with and create some digital marketing revenue, right? With no product, like no drop shipping, no products, all digital sales. How many of you in here would be interested in that? Because that's what I got this award for. This award is not for doing just e-commerce, right? This award is for my entire business. All right, so I just type in a yes if that is something that you're interested in. And don't worry, there's no hook, there's nothing for sale. This is me just saying, okay, it's 2020. I've been teaching you all drop shipping for 5 years. Some of you are newer, and so maybe you've only been on here a couple of weeks. The great part about these webinars is that I now have the opportunity to take like 4-week slots and teach you some digital marketing, teach you some affiliate marketing, teach you some e-commerce stuff, some ClickFunnels stuff, and really help mold you into a well-rounded internet entrepreneur, right? Because right now, what's happening is with e-commerce, the coronavirus has basically put a huge halt on drop shipping from China, right? And that's okay, it's fine. It's not really that big of a deal if you're smart and you run your business like a business. And I've always told my students, hey, there are places that drop ship from the United States of America, and there are places to drop ship from China, right? You should use both and always have a backup plan. So every item that I sell, I have a vendor in the US and a vendor in China. So I can go back and forth and I can pivot and flex with the market. It's like this chair. Y'all see this, the skeleton on this chair right here? I don't know if y'all can see it, but I have a flexible chair. You see that skeleton on the back? And the reason I like this chair is because I have a bad back. I have scoliosis. And sometimes if I'm sitting like this all day typing, my back kills me. So what do I need to do when I start feeling some pain, right? I need to flex. And this chair literally moves with my entire body. So throughout the day, I can comfortably work. And you need to think about your business like I think about this chair and my back. When I start getting some stress in my back, I need ease of flexibility, right, to stay comfortable. And when your business starts feeling some stress, like anyone who's just drop shipping from China right now, you need the ease of being able to flex and pivot in your business so you don't skip a beat. So for me, what I'm doing is I'm focusing on all of our US suppliers, right? So as soon as we started seeing this, I started focusing more on Shine On, more on T-Launch, right? More on vendors that I have within the US, more on going to Amazon and arbitraging some of the more expensive items on Amazon that ship with the US just to fulfill my orders, right? So if you have some back orders, now look, if you got like 5 or 6 orders, nobody cares. It's like not that big of a deal. Your business isn't gonna like crumble, right? But if you're doing volume and you need to get orders out the door, go to Amazon, find the products on Amazon and arbitrage them. Buy them from Amazon, ship them straight to your customers, kind of like I showed y'all last week with Valentine's Day. And you'll be able to, get through this. But then I would also focus on T-Launch. I would focus on Shine On. I would focus on Printful. I would focus on selling things that are here and fulfilled within the US. And if you haven't done that yet, let this be a lesson to you to set your business up like my chair. This is like a $3,000 chair or something like that, and be able to flex with the market. And going back to this chair, a lot of people said I'm absolutely crazy for spending this much money on a chair. Well, I have scoliosis, but also this chair makes me money. The more comfortable I am in this chair, the better I feel, the more productive I'm going to be and the more money I'm going to make. And when you have your business set up to easily pivot, the same is going to go for you. You're going to be more comfortable, more productive, and you're not going to skip a beat. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Just say yes if you understand what I'm saying. Right? All right, good. And that's what I have. That's what I wanted to speak to you about in terms of, just what to do if you're worried right now about the coronavirus. I believe that Pillow Profits over here says that shipping is delayed till February 9th. So, I mean, look, that's not that much longer, right? February 9th, there's a 10 to 15 day delay. It's not that big of a deal for those of you that are freaking out. But also, hey, what you should be doing is every single product that is available inside of, oh, that's cool, that's new, that's available inside of Pillow Profits, you should be going to T-Launch and seeing if it's available there. Now, not everything's going to be available in T-Launch and Printful because Pillow Profits has some unique stuff, but chances are you can get very the same items in some of the other platforms that ship in the US and just focus on selling those, right? Pivot, flex with your business. So the other thing that I was thinking of is, hey, sometimes your business, right, is going to have a down day, right? Yesterday for my business, well, one side of my business was absolutely terrible. It was like the worst day I've had in a long time. And, I wasn't freaking out. You want to know why? Because while that business was having a weird bad day, which today is back to normal, I don't know what happened. Sometimes it's just weird days. My other business was churning and burning and literally printing out cash. You know, that's not literally a printer printing out cash, but you catch my drift, right? It's making money. And if you have different businesses and different streams of revenue, what's going to happen is when one's hurting over here, and mark my words, one day it will hurt. There will be bad days. There will be bad weeks. There will be bad months from time to time. This one and this one over here could be pumping out some sales. Is everybody with me on that? Just type in a 2 if you're with me on that. I'm going to take a sip of my drink. So what I wanted to do was show you some cool new profit centers that you can use in your business that will allow you to flex with the market, build additional streams of revenue, and do some really cool stuff, right? Some really amazing stuff with affiliate marketing and digital marketing, and still with drop shipping. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to minimize this photo right here of me and Anthony, and this a photo right here of apparently maybe something I was teaching the other week. I don't know. It's some Facebook ads that I was teaching, and I want to talk to you a little bit about two completely different but similar business models that will allow you to flex with the market. Okay, so we're going to pull up my iPad and I'm going to draw these business models out, and then we're going to let you eventually go in and vote on which of these businesses you think are going to be like which one of these you would like to start learning. Okay, so I'm going to let my desk down just a little bit so I can reach my iPad. All right. Now, the first business that we're going to take a look at, can everybody see my iPad? Just say yes if you can. Okay, sweet. All right, so there's these two business models. And let me just make sure my pen is going to work, because I don't see it working. Let's see if it will connect. Oh, phenomenal. My pencil's at 0%, even though it was sitting there. Let me just give this like 5 minutes to charge, and I'll type while we do that. All right, so the two different business models are this. Okay, so we've got down here our PPH notes. So two new profit centers that you can work with. We'll learn both. We'll go over both. I'm going to draw both out, and you're going to be able to hopefully benefit from both. All right, so the first profit center, here we go again with lovely Google Docs. I curse Google Docs every single week, and every single week, guess what I do? I still use it. I know. All right, so the two new business models are, and these have been getting a lot of hype. All right, number one is going to be called one product drop ship funnels. All right, so one product drop ship funnels. So write that down. All right, the other one is going to be drop servicing. All right, now I want to ask you some questions about these real fast. How many of you in here have, in fact, heard, don't you even do that to me. How many of you in here have heard of one product drop ship funnels? Type in a 5 if you've heard of one product drop ship funnels. Type in a 5. Okay, a lot of you have heard of one product drop ship funnels. These are not done with just Shopify. These are done with a mixture of ClickFunnels and Shopify, and it's really cool. I've actually been doing it for like, I think 2 or 3 years, just not something I've ever really taught. Then there is drop servicing. How many of you in here have heard of drop servicing? Type in a 6 if you've heard of drop servicing. Type in a 6. All right, not a lot of people have heard of drop servicing, so type in a 7 If you've never heard of drop servicing before, type in a 7. Oh, I know you're going to like this. Okay, cool. So let's take some notes on these while my Apple Pencil charges. I thought I had it charging. So your one product dropship funnels is going to require a tool, all right, and there's no getting around it, and that tool is called ClickFunnels, all right. The event that I was just at was a ClickFunnels event, all right. So there is a required tool with this that you can use, and I love ClickFunnels, right? And this is going to allow you to do a mixture of both. It's a hybrid of upsells plus downsells. And it's also going to allow you to, with the hybrid of upsells and downsells, it's going to allow you to use what is called a one-click post-purchase upsell. Now, a one-click post-purchase upsell happens after somebody has already checked out, like their credit card is locked in, and you say, hey, before you go, would you like to add this to your order? And they click a button, boom, it charges them, right? So you can one-click post-purchase upsell with ClickFunnels. You can do upsells and downsells with ClickFunnels, and typically you're focusing on one specific product. This is not building a store. It's not even necessarily building a big brand. This is a quick cash grab that is super scalable, all right? So this is a quick cash grab that is very scalable, all right? So one product dropship funnels are really cool, but I will say this, all right, because I'm not trying to screw around with you all right? These are a bit more complicated to build out, right? There is no like just, it's not like Shopify and that you just, oh, I got a Shopify store, throw a product on there, boom, I'm generating sales. All right, there's multiple pieces to this puzzle, but because you can use a hybrid of upsells and downsells, and you can use one-click post-purchase upsells, you can do some really amazing stuff. And you can also create super customized sales pages, all right? So that's what one product dropship funnels are, okay? This is the art of taking one single product that maybe you identify on your e-commerce store through Shopify, building a ClickFunnels for it, because the one thing that Shopify really is missing and is lacking is, number one, a very customizable shopping cart experience. There is no customizing the shopping cart with Shopify. Just, it is what it is. They got the best, and that's what they believe, and so that's what you're stuck with. There are alternate options within Shopify. There's my boy Ezra's one-click software, but it's more advanced, so to speak. We've used it. A lot of people have made money with it, but you're still not able to do what you can do with ClickFunnels. So with the landing pages and so many other things, while it's great, and so I use it. So it's an amazing tool for sure. What I can do with ClickFunnels, though, is just like next level. I was actually just meeting with the founders of ClickFunnels. Well, one of the founders, Dave Woodward, and Dave was asking me like, what? Because they know that I am one of Shopify's biggest education partners, if not the biggest education partner for Shopify over the last 5 years. And they want to work with Shopify because there's 1 million users on Shopify, and they would love a lot of those users to want to use ClickFunnels as well for e-commerce. So we had about a 2-hour-long discussion about what it would be like and what they could do to connect and work with Shopify, which I thought was really amazing that they're looking to do that. So stay tuned. I might be helping them, directly helping them with that, which is really super cool. So just out of curiosity, and yeah, there's Zipify and there's, Samcart and there's these other platforms and softwares, but trust me when I say what you can do with ClickFunnels is just beyond the integrations that are currently available inside of just the Shopify platform, right? So ClickFunnels, I'm not saying you don't need Shopify. I'm saying you need both Shopify and ClickFunnels, right? Because this is essentially going to be a marriage between these two platforms, okay? There's going to be a marriage between these two platforms. They're going to work together, okay? And you'll be able to build these sick ClickFunnels pages that are like baller sales pages, right? That convert like straight fire. And you'll be able to import all the orders into your lovely, beautiful Shopify store as you build a brand, right? So I'm going to show you how this works, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. Actually, if you go inside of Access Adrian, this has been on my to-do list for quite some time. How many of you in here have been inside of our Access Adrian portal and noticed legitimately for a year, you've seen this little tab here in the coming soon, automated ecom funnels. Just type in a 10 if you've seen this automated ecom funnels. Your boy's been working on this for a long time. I'm busy and there's only so much I can do. So I do eventually later this year, I have like an entire training coming out on automated ecom funnels and how we connect with all of these platforms and build like some dope funnels. But that's nowhere, it has not even started. All right. So this isn't leading up to a sales pitch or anything like that. Like all that is right now is an idea inside of my brain and a logo that I had made so I would not forget about the idea inside of my brain. But just out of curiosity, in the future, if I did build out that entire course with case studies and done for you funnels and stuff like that, how many of you would be interested in taking that course? Just say me if that's something you'd be interested in. Once again, it hadn't even started. All right, I just put it in there to make myself remember, oh, this is something you should do and serve value. Okay, so that is what one product dropship funnels are. Okay, and if I come over here, I'll show you what one of these looks like. So this is on ClickFunnels right now. We're not going to go through this today, but I just want to show you an overview of the model. And this is a one product dropship funnel right here. And you can see that this flashlight right here has a couple of options. Buy one flashlight, two flashlights, 3, 4, 5, buy up to 20 flashlights for $35 each. So you can see that this is not your typical Shopify page right here. And when I say yes, I want 75% off, you're able to go to this super custom checkout right here that allows you to really customize what the customer is going to purchase. And after they get through here is where the upsells and downsells and all that stuff that's really fun starts to happen. And inside of ClickFunnels, you can build a funnel like this right here. And you'll see step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 6, right? So this is what is called an actual sales funnel. It is a one product sales funnel for a flashlight. Now, even though I'm building these pages inside of ClickFunnels, all of my orders are actually going to my Shopify store. Does everybody understand that? You don't understand how it works yet. But do you understand that all the orders that I get through my ClickFunnels pages go into my Shopify? Just say, I understand. Say, I understand. Okay? They link together, right? And what's epic about this is I could come in here and I can say, you know what? I want to build a new funnel, right? And I could come in here and I could build as many funnels as I want to. I can actually even share funnels with everybody, right? So there's so many different things that I can do in here. ClickFunnels has a free trial. After that, it's like $97 a month. So it's not necessarily cheap, but I've made tens of millions of dollars using ClickFunnels. I got an award for it. So very excited to be able to share that with you all and show you this platform. And this is something that, once again, we will go through. I will share with you. Now, let's talk a little bit about drop servicing. Okay, I'm going to show you both of these models. Actually, you know what? Since my pen is probably charged a little bit right now, I'm going to draw out a basic funnel. Let me pull up my pen here. There we go. Cool. Can everybody see my white pad? Just say yes if you could see my white pad. And can everybody hear me clearly? Somebody said that I was cutting out. Just say all clear if you can hear me and see me. And I'm going to turn the air down real fast because it's like super hot up in my office. Just say all clear. Now, Gene says, what if I already have Zipify on my store? Epic. You should have it on your store. Guess what? I still have Zipify on my store. I freaking love Zipify. But I use them for different things, right? There's different tools. And so while I use Zipify for certain things, I use ClickFunnels for other things, right? Let me just get my thermos 77 degrees up here. Jeez. All right. And this is essentially what the overview of the business is going to look like, okay? So let me just pull up this right here. And this is going to be our one product dropship funnel. So let's just say that we have a flashlight, okay? This is going to be our flashlight funnel, okay? And with this flashlight funnel, what we're going to do is we are going to build a sales page. All right, so this is going to be called a long form sales page. So we're going to have our CF, which stands for ClickFunnels, sales page. Now, remember, this is going to work with Shopify. They work together. And we're going to draw the sales page right here. So let me just draw it real quick. And as you will see from before, this will have a image. This is a big image right here. It's going to have some copy over here. It's going to have a picture of the product. So let's just say that this is the image of the product. This is our flashlight right here, and it's shooting off some whatever. So this is our flashlight. And then it's going to have here some reviews, and then down here it's going to have some price points, okay? So somebody can choose what to purchase, and we're going to go into great detail on this later on when we get to this part, right? So essentially somebody's going to say, okay, I want to buy this flashlight. So you're going to send them to a sales page. All right, so here's your sales page. Actually, order form, my bad. All right, and this order form is going to grab their name and CC info, right? And then it's going to have our buy now button. Okay, now what's going to happen here is when somebody comes here to place their order, right, we make money. Cha-ching, right? Awesome. That's basically the process of Shopify, right? Of course, with Shopify, you're going to have some upsells here. Like if you're using optimized upsell, which has made people ridiculous amounts of money, you're going to have some upsells here, and you're probably going to have some upsells here, right? So this is going to be on your regular Shopify store. But when you're doing a one product dropship funnel, what happens is when somebody makes a purchase, you could send them through a series of upsells, right? And so from here, you might have, just to show you a quick little example, this would be upsell number 1, right? So after you've already made money, you can present an upsell to them, and you basically have a button that says, you know, take it. All right, so, or take it, or I want it, or add to my order, whatever. All right, so if somebody takes that upsell, immediately, guess what happens, right? You say, cha-ching, but you can just keep sending them through upsell after upsell after upsell, which you don't want to do, right? But maybe you have upsell number 2. Now, what would these be? All right, upsell number 2. We'll put this one in green. All right. And if somebody takes this upsell, then you make money. This would be the last upsell, essentially. Okay. But what if somebody says no to upsell number 1? Well, if somebody says no to upsell number 1, then you can take the customer down to your downsell. A downsell is basically a downsell is basically saying, okay, so you didn't want 5 flashlights, but what if I give you 3, right? Or what if we give you a discount? So essentially, whatever is here, right here, you're going to offer them a slightly cheaper version of that here, okay? And whether they say, you know, no or yes, all right, you bump them back up to upsell number 2. So if they say no to that, you take them down here. If they say yes, you take them to upsell number 2, right? So this is how you can kind of get people to spend more money. Now, upsell number 1 may be additional flashlights. Upsell number 2 might be your Facebook community, which you can legitimately sell people, right? A subscription service to be a part of a Facebook group that pays you monthly to get discounts and get early bird products and stuff like that, right? And so, and your downsell down here could be like less flashlights, right? And then what you do is you use Facebook to scale this funnel out, and you can always be optimizing these upsells right here and these downsells right here. Does everybody understand that? Just say yes. Okay, cool. All right. So once again, far more advanced method of e-commerce, hence me creating an entire course sometime in the nowhere near foreseeable future on how exactly it's done, because there's apps and there's ClickFunnels and there's connections and there's building pages. But I want to teach you about this model so you know what is available, and you know ClickFunnels is working on some big e-commerce stuff to work with Shopify, right? They want people to be doing e-commerce on ClickFunnels, right? And they want to make it easier. I don't know what they're going to do, how it's going to work, but I want you prepared for that so you're able to seize the opportunity in the future, right? And this would all be done with ClickFunnels. Now, when it comes to drop servicing, all right, we're going to be talking about a completely different model here, all right? So drop servicing is arbitrage. That's really all it is. And I love this. And I personally want to teach this to you first. Now, I'm going to let y'all vote in the next like probably 20 minutes or so. But I personally want to teach drop servicing because it's hot and it opens up a new window of opportunity outside of the norm of e-com, right? All right, so here's what drop servicing is. So drop servicing is arbitraging a service. It's like, I guess you could say, with drop shipping, what we're doing is we're letting another third party fulfill a physical product for us. Would you all agree? All we're doing is arbitraging a product. We're building a fancy website with a fancy logo, and we're marking the price up like retailers do, and then we're making it feel more like a brand, which people love, and then we're getting paid to do that. How many of you in here would agree that that's what drop shipping is we're arbitraging another physical product from another service? We're really a glorified middleman, right? We collect the money, we get the customer, we take our piece, and then we're paying wholesale for the product as it ships out to customers. Say, I agree. Okay. Well, here's what drop servicing is. Drop servicing is arbitraging a service, a digital service, instead of a physical product. How many of you in here like the sound of that? Melissa said, what about optimized upsell? Optimized upsell is amazing. You need it. All right. What I was showing you is a whole different thing. You need both. But arbitraging a digital service. Now, what do you mean, Adrian? Okay. Some digital services that people are looking for. All right. So number one is going to be, excuse my terrible handwriting, blog posts, people that run blogs, content writing. 3 is going to be graphic design. 4 would be building a e-com store. 5 could be a social media manager, right? These are all services. How many of you in here right now would pay me, I don't know, $1,000 if I said I would personally build your Shopify store for you? Type in 1K. Just so you know, I'm not going to, but this is, hypothetical. Type in 1K if you pay me a G to personally build your Shopify store for you. Okay. Why would you pay me $1,000 to do something that you could already do? Can somebody tell me that? You can build your own Shopify store, so why would you pay me $1,000 to do that? Because I'm an expert. Okay. Ellen says, so I could save time. John says, because you have experience, because I trust you. Time is money. You can build it faster and better. You can do it better. Convenience. All right. So time, convenience, correctness, expertise. Everybody's saying the same exact thing, other than Jeff, who says, because I'm lazy. I would do the same thing, Jeff. No lie, low key. I'm super lazy. All right. So let me ask y'all another question. How many of you in here that have been through my trainings have more experience, more expertise than somebody else just starting out with e-commerce that knows nothing, that's completely green, but wants to get started? How many of you in here would agree that somebody else would look at you and they would say, you have experience, you have training, you have expertise, you can build it faster than I can build it because you know more than I do? Just type in heck yeah. Okay, precisely. Ketnell says that's facts. All right. So what I'm saying is that what you can do with drop servicing is you can find gaps in the market in many different marketplaces. What you're looking for is gaps in the market. Okay. And the gap is that people aren't good writers, all right? They don't want to make a blog post, right? People aren't good copywriters. People can't do graphic design. People don't know how to build an e-commerce store. People don't have the time to be a social media manager, and they want an expert to do it, right? They want an agency to do the work for them, right? But how many of you in here got time to be building other people's e-com stores and running their social media pages while you're trying to build your own? Just say, I don't got time, or don't have the time, not me. If you don't have time to do someone else's work while you're doing your own work, right? Of course you don't have the time. Your time is better invested in building your own business, right? But just like we do with AliExpress, people, like anybody can go to AliExpress and buy the stuff that we're selling. Why don't they? Because they don't know what they don't know. They're scared to go deal with AliExpress by themselves. And the convenience of just buying it from you and buying it from a brand and having the warm and fuzzies of that is what most people, consumers, want. So here's what you do. There's this gap, right, with drop servicing. These people, they need these services right here, and there's tons of services, tons of services. All right, another one could be building a click funnel. All right, so maybe a doctor or a chiropractor or a dentist wants to build a funnel to capture leads, right? Another one could be setting up email marketing. All the things, in most cases, you already know, but you don't have to know. What you can do is you can outsource this work, okay? And you can outsource it at a wholesale price, right? And then you can mark it up, and you can brand it, okay? So these services, like building a Shopify store, all right, might cost $195, okay? That's how much it might cost to outsource building a Shopify store, all right? But you all just said that you would pay me $1,000 to do it. And you know good and dang well, if I got on here and said for 5 to 10 grand, a lot of you would pay me 5 to 10 grand to build your store if that was feasible for you, if you had the money. How many of you in here would agree that $1,000 is low end, right, for an expert to build your store? Let's just be honest, right? But let's just stay with the G, all right? Now you're charging a G, all right, to build that store, but the actual cost is $195, okay? So your profit, should you be a drop servicer, would be $800 profit, no work, and no time spent, all right? You literally arbitrage the deal. Now, how do you arbitrage the deal? You got this customer over here. Here's your customer looking for a specific service, okay? And they're like, Oh my gosh, I am freaking clueless. I have no idea how to get started. I don't know what an email is. I don't know what a funnel is. I don't know what a Shopify store is. I don't know how to do any of this stuff, right? And then here you are over here, okay? And you have one of those little, well, that's a terrible flashlight, but we'll just say that this is a flashlight, an idea, right? And the idea is, I know what this person doesn't know. I can get it done for them the right way, and I can get it done fast. And I've got two options, okay? So option one is do it myself for a fee. Option number two, okay, is outsource plus drop service. It's like drop shipping a service, right? Now, option number two is going to get you a little bit less profit. Option number one is going to be a little bit more profitable, but more time consuming. Now, how would you go in and drop service somebody else, some of these other services for people, right? And build out all of this additional income. And from this income, guess what else you do? You are building up another asset. Essentially, what you are building up is another business. All right. And this is going to be a drop servicing agency. And your drop servicing agency is going to, guess what? It's going to have a big old sales funnel. And it's going to have, to go with that, an email list. All right. And this email list is going to, guess what? Probably going to make you more money. You're literally building up another business and you're doing no work. You could be up here focusing on your flashlight funnel, but you can automate a drop servicing business. And this is something I've done, something I do actually. I drop service. I do this myself. So you can earn thousands of extra dollars per month. Now, you're not going to become a multimillionaire drop servicing. But what you can do is you can take that $800 profit right there, and guess what you could do with it? You could take that money and you can use it to advertise more stuff on your own e-commerce store. How many of you like the idea of drop servicing, right? Digital services, arbitraging the work, getting somebody else to do all the work for you, you scooping up some profits from that, and then using those profits to advertise your own e-commerce business, right? Just say me. Okay, I see lots of me's coming through. And yeah, I also pay for ClickFunnels. So that said, you know, ClickFunnels, for those of you that, most of you already have it, a lot of you follow my brother and he teaches it. I've built a lot of his funnel pages in the past because I'm really good with ClickFunnels. But if you want to get a free trial to ClickFunnels, if you go to profitph.cf, that is my partner link with ClickFunnels. They do pay me a commission if you get ClickFunnels through that link. If you don't want me to get an affiliate commission, then just go to clickfunnels.com. I don't really care, but they give it to me, so I figured I would give it to you. Why not? You might not necessarily need to sign up for it just yet. I want to take a vote on what y'all want to learn. But also, even with drop servicing, I would build out pages for drop servicing in ClickFunnels, like this right here. This is drop servicing, and we teach this in our Instagram mastery course. So we do these loops, these Instagram loops, and I get access to them. Here's a little bit of drop servicing, y'all. With Instagram, we do these celebrity loops with Kylie Jenner, Dan Bilzerian, big influencers, right? I get access to those. And our IG Mastery, Instagram Mastery students do as well. And one model that we teach them, and it might now be clicking for most of you that do that, is we give you like a funnel page like this. You can put an influencer image here, the name, the date, the price, and you can get people to order. This would be drop servicing Instagram growth, right? Drop servicing Instagram loops. And you can build these cool little pages using ClickFunnels. And you can split test. Here's a split tested version of that page right here. So we do a lot of this inside of ClickFunnels. It's been, ClickFunnels has been a big piece of my business. And I'm going to start teaching y'all how to use it. You don't have to have it for this, but you'll find that when you're drop servicing, you can add in upsells and downsells and stuff like that. Let's say you're building somebody's Shopify store, right? Where you're just building their store for them. You can add an automated upsell that essentially says, we'll add the top 10 free apps that we know work best to your store, and we'll install them and set them up on your store for an extra $50 or an extra $150. Well, you might be thinking, well, crap, you know, like if I go to the Shopify app store, right, and I'm looking at all of the apps here, there's tens of thousands of apps. Like, I don't want to try to figure out which ones of these are the best and install the bad ones only to find out that the good ones are the ones I didn't install. Sure, 150 bucks, throw those bad boys on there, set them up for me, and get it all automated, right? So that is another upsell that could be automated. Oh, did you need a logo, a custom logo for your Shopify store? Throw that in as an upsell. We'll get a logo built for you, right? Do you need blog articles written? Do you need email marketing set up? Do you need a one product ClickFunnels set up? Do you need someone to manage your social media? Because we can get virtual assistants to manage your social media for you, right? You can drop service all of these different things. Now, meanwhile, while you're drop servicing all of this stuff, here's another really cool thing that you could do. As you're building a list of people that you're building services for, right? There is a cool affiliate network called ClickBank, okay? ClickBank is an affiliate network, and it's full of digital products, okay? And these digital products can have teaching dancing, teaching fitness, all sorts of stuff, right? And what you can do is you can build a big email list, and you can find like e-business and e-marketing. Like, this would be a great set. Look at this blog marketing right here. You can find products that are softwares, whatever, that kind of automate blog marketing. And if you've built a big email list, remember over here, and I'm getting ahead of myself, but if you've built a big email list with your drop servicing agency, for all the people that have gone through into your funnel that want blogs written for them, you can start emailing them affiliate programs about how to automate their blogs and their blog marketing thereafter and generate affiliate commissions. So it's the same model as drop shipping, but now what we're doing is drop servicing, and there's no product, there's no shipping, there's no Chinese New Year, you know, there's none of that stuff. So while you might be hurting up here because that one product you're crushing it with is in China, your drop servicing business could be exploding, right? Where you're generating leads and affiliate commissions. This is what I do. I have different streams of income. And I'm going to teach you both. I'm curious to know what you would prefer to learn first, okay? So what we're going to do is a quick poll. All right, so for one product funnels, I want you to type in a 1. If you want the first thing that I teach to be one product funnels, type in a 1. It's on you. All right, I'm letting y'all type this in. Decent bit of people are typing a 1 in. If you would like to learn how to build a drop servicing agency where you actually build an agency arbitraging and drop servicing these 7 things among various other gaps in different markets and build a digital stream of income, type in a 2. So let's type in a 2. Please only type it in once so I can get accurate results. Rob typed it in like 50 times. I'm not going to count each one of those, Rob. Wow. Okay. So drop servicing is a clear winner. But I am going to go back. I'm going to have my team count this. I'm not going to count this. I'm going to arbitrage counting this. And I'm going to just make sure that my numbers are correct because Rob put it in like 50 times. And then I'm going to announce in our next email which one of these I'm going to teach first. Remember, we've got our one product funnels, right, which is more along the lines of what I've always taught, but this would be using ClickFunnels. It's going to require upsells, downsells. There's a lot of technical stuff to this. Eventually, you definitely, if I can ever get to it, will want to get the automated ecom funnels training that I do to really level this up. But I'm going to teach you the foundation of it so you can get started. Drop servicing is just something that is so simple because, it's just, you can literally just use PayPal to get paid. You could use Stripe to get paid. Heck, you could even use Shopify to drop service, right? You can sell digital products on a Shopify store. But I would prefer you do it with ClickFunnels because ClickFunnels is going to allow you some serious customization in upsells and downsells. And you could build a list and legitimately, I'm going to show you ways to find leads. So I'm going to show you how to find leads for drop servicing, identify gaps in different markets, build a digital email marketing list for your digital business, build pages for your drop servicing agency. And, I'm really going to show you how to build an additional stream of income with digital marketing. And I'm going to see how you all like it, right? And essentially, once again, it's just like drop shipping. But instead of selling a physical product, what we're doing is we're arbitraging a digital service. So whichever one of those 2 wins is what I'm going to start with next week after we count the numbers. I'm going to make sure that I got my numbers completely accurate from those who are live tonight. And I'll announce the winner on our email that comes out tomorrow. I'll also send out these notes. So you'll be able to download a PDF of tonight's notes between the one product funnel and drop servicing. And we'll get started next week on our next, 3 to 4 to maybe 5, 6 weeks, learning this additional stream of income, this additional model that we can all get started with. And just a reminder, this is not going to replace what we're doing with Shopify. You still should be doing Shopify. Like Shopify is everything. Like I am not saying this will replace it. Drop servicing will never make you as much money as an e-commerce website will. It just won't. But what drop servicing will allow you to do is seize the moment of a side hustle, right? That's on its come up that you could easily do on the side to generate some decent money that you can use to reinvest into your e-commerce store and your Shopify store. ClickFunnels definitely in no way, shape, or form could replace Shopify. It's just impossible, right? And unfortunately right now, ClickFunnels does some stuff that Shopify doesn't. Shopify does some stuff that ClickFunnels doesn't. And there is a way to connect them and make them work together and do some really epic stuff that we've already done and been doing for quite some time. and I'll show you how that's done. And it's completely optional if you want to use ClickFunnels. If you do use ClickFunnels and you want your 14-day free trial, they offer it to everybody. You just go to profitph.com/CF. That's my personal link to ClickFunnels, just in full transparency. When you go there, they give me a commission. It's an affiliate commission. It's heck, I'm drop servicing ClickFunnels to you. I guess you could look at it that way. I'm going to be showing you how to use it, right? And when you sign up for ClickFunnels, right, I get excited if I get some commissions from that, and I show you more epic stuff from ClickFunnels. That's kind of drop servicing, except I'm actually doing the work and not outsourcing it. But I think you catch my drift. Once again, if you don't want that, if you have something against that, just go to clickfunnels.com. All right, it's up to you. All right. So, and if you already have a ClickFunnels account, then you're good to go. There's no need to sign up for a new one. None at all. All right. That said, how many of you in here enjoyed tonight's very different training? Because this is very different than what I usually teach. And all week while I was at ClickFunnels, I was like, should I teach this? Like, are they gonna be into this? Do they just want to learn more Facebook ads, more put a product on your Shopify store? Or do they want to level up, and do they want to diversify their income, or they've got their Shopify e-com, their one product sales funnels e-com, their drop servicing, affiliate marketing. I mean, y'all got me every week, and I know so much. Heck, I just got a $50 million award for doing these various things this week. You have access to me. So I personally felt like it was worth showing you to see if you wanted to learn some more of what I got up here that's built, my success, because my success comes from multiple streams of income, including real estate as well, right? All right, so let's see. Excited, love this, inspirational, really enjoyed tonight. Is there a Shopify class? I enjoyed this, but this is my first training with you. Faith, yes. Faith, check this out. If you go over here to Access Adrian and come over to Profit Power Hour, hit Access Now, it's going to take you into our Profit Power Hour replays, and you'll see I've been teaching this for a long time. 5 years, actually, since 2015. Come into your 2020 training, and you're going to see this epic boot camp I did on omnipresent profit domination. So this is mainly a Facebook marketing and e-commerce training, but drop servicing is just like drop shipping, but it's a great way for you to make some extra money very easily to invest in your e-commerce business. And additionally, it's a great thing to play with right now while this coronavirus is causing a little bit of shipping delays. It's something that you could see immediate results from. So, once again, don't be worried that you're not going to get Shopify training on this webinar. I want everybody to say, I understand. If you understand that I'm going to be teaching an insane amount of Shopify and e-commerce, and that this drop servicing model is essentially e-commerce, but with digital products, right? It's all the same. One thing, we're just doing a physical product. Another, we're just arbitraging a digital product. You say, I understand if you get that. And Faith, this is, I think, one of the reasons you should be on here every week, is because I am able to shift and quickly pivot with the market. And a lot of people have been hitting me up saying, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Coronavirus, China shipping delays. And I'm like, yo, find US suppliers. Yo, start a digital marketing side hustle and drop service and make some immediate cash doing absolutely nothing, just simply for being smart and educated, right? And build up this other stream of income that really runs parallel with what I'm already teaching. So these webinars are designed to help you evolve as a marketer, grow as a marketer, and be a successful entrepreneur in all things internet marketing. And you get it completely free. And then, of course, ESA is full of everything you need to know about e-commerce. Okay. So last thing I want to do for the giveaway. All right. So here's my Instagram page. All right. So you can go on your mobile phone. I'm going to do something fun tonight. My last post right here that I made on Instagram is me getting this award. And I would love for you to just simply go to my Instagram page on this last post. You can click this link right here. It'll take you to Instagram, or on your phone, you can go to @Adrian Morrison on Instagram. Okay. And like that post, and then comment on that post. Don't put like a spammy comment or anything like that. Just comment with something that's relevant to the post. And what I'm going to do is I'll be able to see the comments within the next 5 to 10 minutes. And inside of our Facebook group, I'm going to announce a winner. So like this post and comment on this post. You'll see all these comments down here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to choose someone that comments on my Instagram on this specific post right here. It's the blue check mark. I'm verified on Instagram @Adrian Morrison. This is me right here. Go here, comment, and tell me, are you excited to learn ClickFunnels? Are you excited to learn digital marketing? Are you excited to learn more about e-commerce and one product funnels? Let me know what you're excited to learn. And I will go choose a winner here very, very shortly and announce it in the Facebook group. So my Instagram is @Adrian Morrison, or you can click the link, Instagram.com/Adrian Morrison, and it should pull everything up. All right. So what I want to do is go ahead and end the webinar, and I will be announcing our cash prize money winner inside of our Profit Power Hour Facebook group very, very shortly. I want to say I love you all. Thank you so much for being with me tonight. We did something a little different on the Profit Power Hour tonight. So if it's your first time and you're like, what is going on here? This is very different than our typical weekly webinar, but I also, just being at this event, getting this award, seeing all this other money being made, it made me think to myself, I want to share some of that with y'all as well. And I want to teach you how to diversify your business and really become an entrepreneur, and teach you e-commerce, teach you Shopify, teach you one product funnels, teach you how to arbitrage drop servicing, and just do some really fun stuff in 2020. And I promise you, people that have been following me for the last 5 years,